Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of newscast in the English language on Canal, the International. I'm called Morinzi. We begin with our top stories. Bloody Thursday in Boya as a 5-year-old schoolgirl shot on the head by a gendarme officer. Irate population and rampage inflicted mob justice, killing a gendarme officer before staging a long walk to the governor's office. Meantime, the 5-year-old Caroline was buried this evening at the Catholic Church Cemetery in Boya town. And the government of Cameroon, through the Ministry of Defense, has reacted to the killing of 5-year-old Caroline and says they have opened investigation to establish the truth. Those are major stories. Details right ahead. Good evening once more and welcome to this edition of newscast in the English language on Canal, the International. The burial of little Caroline, killed today by a soldier in Boya in the southwest region. She was finally laid to rest this evening at the Catholic Cemetery, Boya town, amidst a huge crowd who encouraged or who accompanied her to a final resting place. Reports hold that crowds of people are still in the streets of Boya to pour out their anger against uniformed officers and the government's. Boya remain tense, and the main entrances has been blocked beginning from Mile 16 going down to Kumba and other main entrances into Boya in the southwest regions of Cameroon. We come back to this bloody incident in Boya in the southwest region of Cameroon, where a 5-year-old pupil was killed by a soldier. Our reporter Ines Ondwambala tells us more. We are talking about a bloody Thursday in Boya, southwest region of Cameroon, where a 5-year-old child shot and her mother stoned to death by an angry mob. This has provoked another tension in Boya just a week after the Prime Minister preached a peace in Boya in the southwest region of Cameroon. The details of that story with our correspondent Ines Ondwambala.
Yes, come on.
A bloody Thursday in Buea, a scene compared to an earthquake in the headquarters of the Southwest region. A series of gunshots erupted at the checkpoint vicinity to disperse an angry population as they blocked the highway. This as a result of an atrocity caused by an element of the National Gendarmerie who shot and killed in a vehicle a 3-year-old child who was heading to school.
All of us, we are mothers. So today we have said we need justice. And let this show stop. Let the other camp stop. And let the military stop, because enough of this killing. We're killing the innocent children. When we are speaking for peace, who are the military when they are not professionalized? We need justice for this case. If not, let them tell us what to do next. We are tired of what we are tired of messages they are giving us on papers. We are tired. The minister was saying he gave us a piece on paper. How many times we will need the papers? How many times we will need the papers? How many times we will attend peace building workshops and so on? We need to engage in the process for a peace talk.
This provoked the irate population to descend on the scene and brutalize before killing the gendarme officers.
To engage in the process for a peace talk. If not, let the if it is war the one, let them kill all of us. For we are ready, as women, we are ready. We cannot carry children for 9 months and they just kill them like that. We need justice for this child.
Protesters then marched on the streets of Moliko with the mortal remains of a 3-year-old child as they headed to the governor's office. Governor Benau Kaliabilai condemned the acts before reassuring the population that he will not go unpunished.
An innocent child was going to school. I'm fighting here for children to go to school. Yes. But how is it that a child on his way to school is killed? So it is a shock. With a school uniform. Rest assured that I, Governor, you know me. You know that I'm not a conniman. Those who did it, no matter they are great, they will pay.
The incident has grounded activities in Buea as population continue to march on the streets of various neighborhoods with the corpse of the killed child.
Meantime, the government of Cameroon, through the Ministry of Defense, has reacted to this killing of a schoolgirl in Buea in the southwest region of Cameroon by a uniformed officer, following a communique signed this October 14 by the communication head of the Ministry of Defense. Serial search at home-fact investigations have been opened by local administrative authorities and the defense and security forces to shed more light on and establish responsibilities in the shooting of the schoolgirl. In retracing facts, the communication head says the National Gendarmerie filtering station installed at Bokova stopped the Toyota brand vehicle, and refusing to comply, the driver continued and momentum by accelerating to escape towards the Moliko Omi Sports Stadium, where it was stopped by the 2 gendarme officers after usual identification procedures and trying to check other things. Verbal pro ensued between the 2 gendarmes and the driver, which finally opposed to the search of the vehicle and to the point of initiating the new escape maneuver. In an inappropriate reaction, they unsuited to the circumstances and clearly disappointed or disproportionate to the irrelevant behavior of the driver. One of the gendarmes who in defense shot at the baby. We'll certainly come back to that in a subsequent editions of Newscast. Now we come back to this story this time around, narrated or reported by a reporter here in Douala, Gladys Ambodiban. She takes on reactions on social media, what people have been saying on the killings in Buea in the southwest region of Cameroon. Talk to eyewitness who is a man of law. He was there at the scene where it all happened. He throws more light on what happened in Boya, the exchange between the driver and the security officer. Let's take a listen. And that brings us to the end of this edition of Newscast on Canal the International. Thank you so much for watching. We have news in the French language at exactly 19:50 with Emeka Timukurina. Coming up next is The Brief, and I'll be back tomorrow for another edition. Good night.